This is Mr. Jarvis, and this is Homework Help for October 11th. Hope you're doing great, having a good evening. Hey, we're looking at adding these little figures here. These long pieces aren't cut into 10, they're cut into 8. So this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. So the denominator of 8 means how many smaller pieces make up one whole. Okay, so this one's easy. They want us to kind of color this in 3/8. They're cut into 8s already, so I can just kind of highlight 3 of them. And we have that's 3/8. That represents 3/8. It's already cut into 8s. But this is asking me for 3/4. So how would I cut in this fourths? Let's try using 2/8. 2. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That works great. So 3/4 would be 1, 2, 3. 3/4. Well, how many eighths is that? And then with the shape, I can see that it's 2, 4, 6/8. So this comes out to be 9/8. But 8 makes one whole piece. So if I shade in, so that's 8. So it's really the same as saying 1 plus, how many more 8s do I have? I colored in 9. How many were I colored in 8. I'm sorry. I have to color in one more. So I'll just add this top piece to the bottom piece. So 1 plus 1/8 equals 1 and 1/8. So there it is right there. Okay, so kind of learning this in a visual manner. We'll get into some mathematical algorithms that make this a little, in my opinion, a little simpler. But let's look at this one now. We're looking at 8s and 4s. So the 7/8 is easy. I'll start with there. That's almost the whole thing, all but one. So that's my 7/8. 7/8. Now 3/4. So in cutting this into 4s, there's 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cuts for 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Okay. I just erased my lines. There we go. I messed up again. 1 piece. So I have to do 3/4. Okay. And that I just colored in 6/8. So 6 plus 4. So I have 13/8. So I'm going to color in a representation of 13/8. So I'll do that. Start with the top piece, and that's a full 8, and that is actually equal to one whole. But I have more to go. I have 8, 5 more to go. Or 5. Okay, so that really is one here, one whole piece. This is the 1. The top one's the 1. The bottom one is 5/8. And what I have is 1 and 5/8. Okay. Okay, now we've been, and hopefully that helps, kind of gives you an idea. We did some of this in class. We did a lot of this in class. Okay, now we're working with the clock. Let me move my clock down a little bit here. So the clock is divided into 60 minutes, and you'll see that it's divided into 12s. This is 1/12, which is 5 minutes, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12, 6/12, 7/12, etc. Okay, so we're going to be writing our answer as something over 12 is what they're looking for. And then also just kind of helpful to know that 1/12 is 5 minutes. 1/6 would be 10. So here's 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60 minutes going across. Okay, 1 hour. Okay, and then 1/4 would be 15. 5, 10, 15. Okay, So a quarter is 15. A half is going to be 30 minutes. And I have that all here for you. All right, so let's take a look at the problem. We want a quarter of an hour. So let me get here. Quarter of the hour, that's 15 minutes, plus 2/3. A third is 20 minutes, so a third. So we're looking at a quarter of an hour plus 2/3 of an hour. So if I'll start with my 2/3, as that's 40 minutes. I'm sorry. 1/3 is 20 minutes. 2/3 would be 40, and that would be right to here. And now I'll switch colors. And then I need 15 more minutes. So 5, 10, 15. So that would be, the line would shoot right up here, and I'd shade all this in, and that would be 11/12. 11/12 for that one. Okay, so 11/12, or 11/12 would be 55 minutes. And they're looking for, in the book, they're looking for like something out of 12. We're dividing the clock face into 12 equal parts. Let's look at another. This one's hard. So 5, 6. Okay, 5, 6. A sixth of 1/6 of 1/6 of an hour is 10 minutes. Of 60 minutes is 10 minutes. So I have 1/6, and that's gonna. I have 5, 6. So that's gonna be to here. That's what it looks like, and I'll kind of shade all this in. Kind of see that, or maybe I'll highlight it all in. Kind of easier. That doesn't look too good. And then 3/4. 3/4 looks like this. This would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and then that would just be all highlighted in here. Shoot, I meant to do this. Okay. So I have 55 minutes plus 45 minutes, and that's gonna get me. So I'll start with it. It's 50 minutes plus 45 minutes. So 50. Let me just go. So here would be 50, 50, 50, 55, 60, and I need 95 minutes. So I need to go all the way down 30, 35 more. So I'm not sure if that made sense at all. All right. So overall, the whole clock is going to look like this one completely filled in. That's 60 minutes plus 35 more minutes. And if this was all shaded in. And this is this number right here would be 7/12. So this is one whole and 7/12. Personally, I like doing the algorithms better. I think this is a bit of a challenge. So good job if you're getting this clock stuff with it. I kind of find myself wanting to move toward the algorithms. So good job with that. So this is G is 1 and 7/12, and E problem is 11/12, and we have 1 and 5/8 for D on the shapes there, the 8s, and 1 and 1/8 here. That doesn't really look like 1, but just so some homework helped. So you kind of check and see how you're doing on these, and we'll talk about this more in class. If this is a little confusing, that's okay. This is kind of complicated. So good job. Hope you're having a great evening. Tackle a couple of those word problems. If you can't get them, just do your best. Try a strategy, and then we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.